I have found the secret to consistent and enduring results. And that is what I want to share with you today. Keep watching. On this week's episode of Minutes with MinistaMike, I just want to have some form of discussions. In the next couple of weeks, it's going to be a discussion style monologue, but discussion. Do you understand me? So, on this week's episode, I want us to talk about not needing to overhaul your entire existence in a single day. There is a way, there is a secret that is not so hidden that I've worked over time. All right, it has always consistently worked for high performers, and that is micro habit. This is what I just want you to learn today. You don't need or have to overhaul your life overnight. You just need to win maybe for the next 5 minutes, and the next 5 minutes after that, and the next 5 minutes after the first 5 minutes. That is a secret of high performers. They know how to win consistently in small doses, and that is all about micro habits. See, micro habits are small, easily repeatable actions that seem insignificant when you start them. They seem insignificant to anybody looking at them in the moment, but when done consistently over time, they compound. All right, they compound into massive transformation over time. Micro habits, they are small, easily repeatable actions that seem insignificant at the moment. They seem insignificant at the moment. For example, walking around your house for 5 minutes every day seems insignificant at the moment. But if you consistently do that for a week, if you consistently do that for a month, if you consistently do that for a year, you will see incredible results. It will compound. When done consistently, micro habits compound. All right, they compound into massive transformation over time. See, they lower the barrier to action, and that is why they are so powerful. Many times we get stuck. We get stuck by inaction because what we want to achieve seems so big. All right, it seems so enormous, and we stop because we are overwhelmed by what it will take for us to achieve it. But I'm bringing to you a system that works, and that is the system of micro habits. All right, it lowers your barrier to action. You will just do it for some couple of minutes. You will discover that it gets easier over time, and it eliminates excuses. You won't be able to tell yourself this is too much. Something that you need to achieve in a year, and you start doing it 30 minutes every day. For 30 minutes a day, it is not too much in 24 hours to spare for that passion, for that dream that you so much want to see achieved. Do you understand me? So micro habits are not about willpower. They are about systems. They are about discipline. Do you understand? It's not about you willing yourself to carry 70 kg when you cannot even you can barely carry 25. Micro habits is about carrying that 25 consistently over time. So it's not about your willpower here. It is about a system. It's about systems. It is about system where momentum thrives. Momentum lives around micro habits, and that is what I want you to think about. How do you now use this to succeed? This is what I know about micro habits. It's small wins build big confidence over time. Small wins build big confidence. That is one insight I want you to take away today. 1 minute action done every single day will beat 1 hour action done occasionally. That is one wisdom that I want you to take away. 1 minute action done every single day, consistently for a year. That's like 365 minutes. Beats 1 hour action done occasionally. Okay, you acted 1 hour in a week, and then for the next 3 weeks you did not do anything. By doing that same thing for 1 minute every single day, it beats that 1 hour action that you are doing, that you are doing occasionally. You need to learn that. You need to start with a win that you cannot lose. You cannot lose by walking around your house for 5 minutes. You can lose by trying to walk a mile or two for like 2 hours. You can lose that because it is not what you are accustomed to. But 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes runnings, you can win with that. That is what micro habits will help you do. Start with a win that you cannot lose. That is the advice I'm giving you this week. What is that thing that if you do it, you will win? No matter how small, but I want you to consistently do it over time. What is that one simple thing that you can start and you cannot lose? Progress, I know, starts with simplicity. What simple thing can you do this week that will change the trajectory of your life? Simply, small, like little by little, until before you know it, by the end of the year, boom, you've achieved a whole lot of results in that. Momentum comes from evidence. When you are able to see the progress you are making, you will gain momentum. You will start to trust yourself again. And that is what I want you to start learning this week. Momentum. All right, build momentum. Find the evidence around your life that will help you build momentum. Start small, but start small consistently. Start small, but start small consistently. Most people lose because they start big and they only do anything big occasionally. But people that win, they start small, but they are consistent in that simplicity of action. That is an insight that will change your life. See, consistency, you must have this ideology: consistency over intensity. Consistency over intensity. Consistency over intensity. Micro habits thrives on repeat. All right, not rush, but repeat. What habits? You're trying to write a book. Can you repeat writing one paragraph every single day? Consistently, every single day. The day must not end until you write 1 or 2 paragraphs. The day must not end. I'm not talking about a chapter. I'm not even talking about a section. 2 paragraphs. 2 paragraphs. You know you can do that. You know you can do that. You know you can write 100, 200 words in a day. A day, 24 hours, you can do that. And that, if you do it consistently for days, it will compound. Going hard will burn you out. That's what I know. Going daily will now build you up. You need to learn that. Going hard will burn you out. Going daily will build you up. Because success is not about doing more. It's about doing things regularly. It's not about doing more. It's about doing things regularly. See, it's important for you to know that micro habits will also help you to bypass any form of resistance, mental and physical. Any form of resistance, micro habits will help you to bypass them. It feels small to skip. You just think, what is 5 minutes skipping? What is 5 minutes push-up? What is 5 minutes running? And before you know it, it compounds over time because they are easier to stick to. You can easily stick to a 5-minute run. You can easily stick to a 5-minute skipping rope. You can easily skip through 10 push-ups. That is how you build habits over time. They slip past your procrastination and your perfectionism. You just discover that you keep doing things and you keep acting and you keep winning because you've mastered the system of micro habits. And this system stacks, all right? It stacks. You link micro habits to your existing routine, all right? Maybe after you brush your teeth, you journal. Maybe after you say your prayer, you skip. Maybe after you skip, you pray. Do you understand? Link your micro habits to something that is routine to you. It's already routine to you. You already do these things. Link your micro habits to that. Immediately you finish brushing your teeth and you drink some cup of water, you sit down to meditate, to thank God, to plan your day. That is how you can link micro habits together. And finally, this week, it's important for you to know that micro habits will teach you patience and discipline. I mentioned this earlier. It will teach you patience and discipline. Micro habits train your mind, all right? They train your mind to trust the slow route. They train your mind to grind, to trust the slow route. It is slow, it is grinding, but slow and steady eventually win the race. Do you understand me? That is what micro habits will do for you. You learn to value processes. You learn to value processes over quick fixes, over quick payoffs. You learn to value processes. And finally, that particular patience that you discover becomes your competitive edge in this world. Many people are not patient. Before you know it, they quit. They stop this relationship. They stop that business. They quit that job. Before their win comes, before their breakthrough happens, they stop. But you have learned patience by the things you've suffered, by the micro habits you've developed, by the systems of of doing small consistently, you've learned discipline, you've learned patience, and those two, discipline and patience, become your competitive edge in this world that is rushed. So this week, this is what I want you to know. What is the one micro habit that you can start today? I want you to ask yourself, what is the one micro habit that you can start today that your future self will say thank you? Do you understand? Your future self will thank you for it. What is that one micro habit that you can start today? See, don't wait for a perfect plan. Just start, all right? Right now, small, consistently, just start. That is MinistaMike on Minutes with MinistaMike this week. Micro habits will change your life. I will see you next week. Bye for now.